And now for his commencement address, ladies and gentlemen, Rabbi Dr. Ari Berman, President and Rosh Yeshiva of Yeshiva University.
Chairman of the Board, Ira Mitzner, members of the Board of Trustees, our President Emeritus, Richard Joel, Senator John Fetterman, our esteemed Rosh Yeshiva, dear faculty and members of the administration, our honored guest alumni, all of the supportive family and friends who are here today, and most especially to our students, the class of 2024, congratulations! You have done it. Today is a day of true celebration for your learning and your faith, your hard work, and your accomplishments, your growth, and your future. Half a century ago, the indomitable Prime Minister of Israel, Golda Meir, was honored at Yeshiva University's commencement. And as recounted by Rabbi Dr. Norman Lamb, her reaction surprised everyone. Looking out at the graduating class, she cried with tears of joy because she saw in our students the values and character necessary to carry our people through the trials and triumphs to come. My dear students, I too come to this important moment with tears of joy and hope amidst so much loss and turmoil. On October 7th, during Simchas Torah, we were all getting ready to return to our routines on campus, but that was not to be. On October 7th, the thousands of our brothers and sisters in Israel who were called to serve in the army left their families to defend the only Jewish state. But they were not the only ones called to serve. On that very day, every single one of us in this stadium was called to serve. We are all called to serve in this great fight for Israel's survival. And I am so proud to say that you, my dear students, have answered the call. After October 7th, every prayer, every class, every day at Yeshiva University has changed and been charged with the mission of supporting Israel and the Jewish people. With our fundraising drives and lobbying in Washington, public events on campus for the hostage families, support for Jewish students on other college campuses, and prayer and study campaigns. You, my dear students, have responded to the call of history, and we are all so thankful and proud. But of course, we are not surprised, because you have been blessed with a surrounding support system of role models. And I want to take a moment to thank my partners in your education. First, my dear students, please join me in standing up and turning around to thank your parents, your grandparents, your families. So many others have supported you at YU as well. To our most outstanding and dedicated faculty, thank you. To all the people who work behind the scenes, our maintenance staff and security, members of my administration, senior team, and for this incredible graduation, our production and events team led by the incomparable Lisa Barinholtz, thank you. Dear students, your education could not happen without the incredible support of our alumni, lay leadership, and board of overseers, and especially those who invest so much of their time and resources into YU, our trustees. Please join me in thanking all of them. And finally, Tznu Kavod LaTorah. This year, as in all years, our role models are our Jewish educators and Torah teachers. To all of our Rabbanim and Mechanchot and our Rosh Yeshiva represented on the stage by Moreinu v'Rabbeinu, Rabbi Mordechai Willig and Rabbi Herschel Schechter, thank you. My dear graduates of 2024, as you go forth into the world as Yeshiva University alumni, please remember that all of us are here for you. We believe in you. I believe in you. You are the leaders of tomorrow, and you will take your place in Jewish destiny. On Yom Ha'atzmaut in 1956, our revered sage, Rabbi Joseph B. Soloveitchik, delivered a public address in Yeshiva University in which it distinguished between the two covenants, the covenant of fate and the covenant of destiny. The covenant of fate was sealed in the shadows of subjugation and slavery in Egypt. It's an existence of compulsion. It's impossible to avoid and needs to be absorbed in all realities. Even those Jews who think they are blended into their surroundings, Rabbi Soloveitchik said, will ultimately be reminded by those around them that they are Jews. That is the covenant of fate. But the covenant of destiny was sealed at Sinai, and it gave the Jewish people a mission to embody the values of the Torah, its ideals and prescriptions, and to be a light for our community and onto the nations of the world. It's an active experience filled with purpose, ascension, aspirations, and fulfillment. What you have learned here at Yeshiva University, my dear students, is that we are here for a purpose. God has chosen you for a reason. He has infused all of our lives with sanctity and holiness. And following God's ways, we infuse our lives with meaning. We were chosen not to stand apart, but to live a life of service and contribution. Our purpose is to bring the love we feel from God and spread it to all of humanity and move Jewish destiny forward. Today, more than ever before, Yeshiva University stands not only as the steward of the covenant of fate, but as the driver of Jewish destiny. At its founding, Yeshiva University was an oasis and enclave for the burgeoning immigrant population from Eastern Europe in this radically different world of America. And as this university grew, so did our mission. The children of those immigrants became the first generation of Jewish college graduates, and they began to develop the pedagogical enterprise of Torah Umada, asking how this academic knowledge is integrated with the tradition in which they were reared. A new destiny awaited as we developed. World-class, top-tier education started sprouting across fields, both secular and religious. It introduced new graduate schools that would give our next generation the training, expertise, and professional future to flourish in the United States. And flourish they did. From cubicles to corner offices, our graduates built prosperous and professional lives on these shores, raising families and developing communities, all while remaining anchored in our tradition and our observance. Now we stand at a new moment of destiny. With our recent transformational growth and the shifting tides of the Jewish population, Yeshiva University today faces the generational opportunity to aspire further and stand tall as the flagship Jewish university. There is no other top-tier university in this country that more authentically and wholly represents our Torah, our faith, and our tradition. And there's no other university whose identity starts with yeshiva, in which everything emerges from the Beis Medrash that builds bridges to uplift the entire world. Standing firmly on the strong foundation of Jewish thought, we reach out not only to advance the Jewish people, but also to serve society through the cultivation of humanity, the creation of knowledge, and the elevation of truth and prosperity. What does it mean to be the flagship Jewish university? It means that we fly the flag of the Jewish people and our values at all times for all to see. It means we aspire to inspire all of our students, our undergraduate Jewish population, and our diverse student body in our graduate schools with our core values to the life of purpose and meaning. For Jewish students at colleges and universities across this country, it means that they are never alone, for we will always fight for their safety and their dignity. For Israel, we are an embassy for higher education, an outpost of sanity. As the flagship Jewish university, we remind the world every day that a values-driven education rooted in our core Torah values creates a better future for the Jewish people and for the world. And it means that while other universities are capitulating to misbegotten demands that they consider divesting from Israel, we are taking the opposite stance. We have long invested our endowment funds in Israel companies. Tomorrow at our Board of Trustees meeting, I will propose a resolution to direct the Investment Committee of Yeshiva University to invest even more in Israel. At YU, we don't divest, we invest. We invest in Israel. We always invest in Israel. We are not just an institution of higher learning. We are a bulwark of Jewish values and a vanguard of covenantal destiny, and we will not rest until that destiny is fulfilled. And what gives me the confidence in our future is you, our students. You will fulfill your destiny and take on the mantle of leadership and create a better future for all. As graduates of the flagship Jewish university, you know that you are here to serve a higher calling and that you carry with you the legacy of those who preceded you, generations of past sacrifice on whose shoulders we stand and whose memory we work to build a better future. My grandparents fled Poland from the horrors of the Holocaust. And next week, my only daughter, Tamar, will be married in Israel in the hills of Judea. The Jewish people have returned home. We are living in historic times. And like Golda Meir, I cry tears of joy when I think of what you represent. You, my dear students, are the dreams of our past and the hope for our future. May Hashem bless you with good fortune and happiness. May you find joy in your life, love in your heart, and purpose in all that you do. I have been so inspired by the way you've handled this chapter in your life, which gives me enormous confidence in the way you will write yourself into the next chapter of the great story of the Jewish people, bringing joy and redemption to those whom you love and to all those around you. Mazel tov. Congratulations. Am Yisrael Chai.